Hello, we good?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, I am Mickspad, and with me I have my beautiful co-commentators.
Hi, I'm EmeraldAly.
And
Hi, I'm Ylando.
And we're going to be playing Infamous Festival of Blood. This is a spin-off of the Infamous series, specifically Infamous 2, where the main character of the Infamous series, where he has a superhero with lightning superpowers, gets bitten by a vampire, and now has vampire powers on top of that. Comes from kind of that same generation of games where they would take chunks of their main game and make kind of a fun little spin-off of it, like Far Cry Blood Dragon or Red Dead Undead Nightmare. So, yeah, we're going to get started right about now. Do we want to do a countdown? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, some folks might say that Cole McGrath is a bad guy. Ain't nothing farther from the truth. Back then,
So right off the bat, early game, we're gonna have faster ways of moving pretty soon. But right now, the fastest way of moving is to constantly jump and glide rather than running on the ground.
it was cold down in them
Yeah,
catacombs.
Mick talked a little bit about the game itself. If you're an especially long-time AGDQ viewer, you might remember a runner by the name of Skate for a Livin doing a run of this game at AGDQ 2015 in a then world record time of 26 minutes and 52 seconds. Just want to give some big shout-outs to Skate if you're out there watching, someone I've always looked up to in speedrunning.
So we just skipped some cutscenes, and that was the cutscene where Cole gets bitten by a vampire. And now we have vampire abilities, and they're going to expand throughout the rest of the game. And this follows very classic Dracula rules of vampires. So if we end up defeating the vampire that bit us on our first night, we turn back into humans. So that's our main goal for the game. And right now we're chasing after the vampire that bit us, Bloody Mary. And during that cutscene I just skipped, it was Cole mentions that he has read Dracula, so he understands exactly how this works. Unfortunately, I have not, so I really don't know how this works. Do you have a? Yeah. You said
Stoker.
you have a copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula with us. Do you mind reading a quick passage or letting us know a quick Dracula fact real fast?
Yeah, okay. I got right here. It says they call him the Count because he likes to count.
Nice.
Also his father's title, I think.
Anyway, right now what we're coming up on is a. There we go, got it.
Nice.
So there are points where Bloody Mary will take over our mind and force us to not be able to move, and we can break out of that by doing a damage boost, by damaging ourselves. But since all enemies stop, the only way that we can really damage ourselves is by throwing a grenade at our feet and then letting it blow up in the middle of the cutscene.
And unless you're grinding for a world record, there's really only one of those damage skips that's crucial to performing the run. Most of the time when Cole's is stuck in the not like this pose, it's 2, maybe 3 seconds.
I have not heard it called the not like this pose, but that's kind of perfect. Not like this, not like this.
It's wonderful.
So now we have the ability to turn into bats and fly around wherever we want to go. It's a really cool ability. And we can also, as we're about to see as soon as this is over, we can drink people's blood.
And I do love that moist and meaty chomping noise that Cole makes when he bites someone.
My children are going to take
Yes, they ran.
And I want
All right, that's a very small optimization, but I always really like it because it's complete. It's just so inconsistent whenever it happens, but it's like a really, really tiny optimization because you can go a little bit farther with this flight.
Hey man, where you at? You've been off the radar for a while.
Zeke, I got bitten by a vampire.
Really? Do you look more handsome than normal? Do teenage girls suddenly find you irresistible?
Sadly, that dialogue does put a bit of a date on this game.
I tried to attack
Twilight references don't land quite as obviously anymore.
my head and
We've outaged Twilight.
Oh, I didn't get it. All right,
I'll be your slave.
there we go.
Father Ignatius Demon Slayer.
And this fight is a good illustration of how, with Cole's vampiric abilities and arguably this game's status as a spin-off, there's no karma system like there is in Infamous 1, 2, and for that matter, Second Son. So in this fight, we can just spam damage to kill the enemies. They are holding civilians hostage, but it doesn't matter if we hit the civilians.
Yeah, because usually in the most popular category for Infamous 2 is any percent. Well, and we do good karma in the any percent, except we do one evil thing. And so we do have to take that into account in Infamous 2, but in this game we really don't. Oh, they grouped up together, that's nice. One more. Nice, let's go.
Yeah, that fight can be a pain if you're sitting there aiming at them for a while.
Yeah, the vampire girls that have the submachine guns, they do not like to play fair. They will teleport everywhere. They will not sit still. It is a pain, but that went really well. And also, skipping cutscenes in this game requires this message to pop up every single time, and it is a bit annoying. If anybody from Sucker Punch is watching this, I don't even know if it's possible to update a PS3 game at this point, but please, if anybody from Sucker Punch is watching this, please fix the skip cutscene button, because every time we skip a cutscene, we have to sit through that message of like 8 hours until sunrise. Or in Infamous 2, it's like the beast is however many miles away from Numere. All right, so we're coming up on the next bit here, which is our first boss fight of the game, and it's going to be one of only... We're going to have to fight this guy 3 times by the end of the run, and it is known as the Firstborn. He is much like the vampire girls that we just talked about with the submachine guns. He does not like to play fair, but we're going to try our best anyway.
And you'll notice as we skip the cutscene that we had no blood coming into it, but afterwards our blood is filled back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're grinding for a really good time...
Oh my god, okay, I recovered that really well.
Very good. I was just going to say, if you're grinding for a really good time, this fight can be a high reset point.
Yeah, this...
Okay, now, where's your buddy?
You want the barbed cross?
Now, the best thing that can happen when you throw a grenade at your feet is that Cole does that little stumble, but usually we don't always have that luxury, so like sometimes he will be blasted away. And also, we just gained access to blood jars. Those, I'll explain those in a bit, because we have a lot to explain with this bit here.
You can feel it.
Oh, I guessed right on the first time. Okay, sweet. So this is a mechanic in the game casually, but that's the only time we're going to see it in the speedrun, is enemies can be hidden among crowds of civilians. And what we do is that we throw grenades at them, because the only one left standing at the end is going to be that the one that we have to stake.
Yeah, because the game is trying to tell you to use your vampire vision to see which of the NPCs is not a genuine human, but you don't actually have to do that. If you know which one is the disguised Firstborn, you can just stake him anyway.
Yeah, so, and they make him invincible for that tutorial. They don't do that for any of the other ones throughout the game. It's just for that tutorial, but luckily that's the only one that's the one we have to see in this run. And also, blood jars. They instantly refill your blood, and after you get enough of them, you will increase how much blood you can store. Oh, God. Yeah, this room is a bit of a nightmare. And we're going to fight our second of the 3 Firstborns we need to fight throughout the run. This one's a lot harder because we're in a really weird corridor. Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. There we go, got him. All right.
Not too bad.
Yeah, very quick.
All right, and now we're trying to pick up the barbed cross, so thankfully we just found it.
Box. It's empty.
Oh, never
Dang
mind,
it.
never mind. So the barbed cross is this ultimate vampire killing weapon that is our main goal to get so we can take down Bloody Mary.
In the hours since being bit.
And we just gained access to a new vampire ability, the ability to find Mary's teachings. We're only going to find one of them, and we're never going to see him again.
Mark's lit up in his mind.
Yeah, the tutorial one's pretty important. We actually found a way to
It was a story.
skip the dialogue, but we still need to test it a little bit to see if it even optimizes.
Yeah, it was really weird because like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and we found it like kind of by accident just yesterday, and it's definitely going to require more testing.
And it was like the one time you weren't recording, was
Yeah, I was recording most of my practice runs, but not that one, and it made me really sad. Also, we're about to come up on the biggest skip in the entire run.
Good luck.
Blink and you'll miss it.
I would be happy to entertain all three of them. Well, if bargain is acceptable to all parties, and
We're about to.
at least
All right, I'm getting ready. It's going to be real big.
The knock on the door was quite early, and while some of their screams may have escaped the room,
All right, and where is it?
There we go.
And bam, perfect. There we go. We made the biggest skip in the run.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. That legitimately just disconnecting from the internet skips 2 entire missions because the game has a mission creator and it wants to it really wants you to learn how the mission creator works and play a few missions created by the devs, but right there you can just disconnect from the internet and you don't have to do them at all.
And to be honest, I never really conceived of it as a time save or a skip because we do actually have a category that includes those missions on the leaderboard. Actually, 2 categories now that I think of it.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, there's all missions and 100%.
right. I'm gonna go for the quick shot on this thing. Ah, I missed.
All right.
I tried to show off, and my hubris was the end of me. So right now, what's happening in the story right now is that the vampires are planning to get revenge for the original defeat of their leader, Bloody Mary, by setting white phosphorus bombs. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Sorry, I got turned. The camera just messed with me. I got turned around there. They're using white phosphorus bombs to blow up the city, essentially, and we're trying to stop them. I think we I don't know exactly what white phosphorus relates to vampires. Can you help me out with that? How does that relate to vampires? Can you give me a little bit of Dracula knowledge?
I don't have anything about white phosphorus. It just says Muda Muda for 7 pages. I don't understand this.
All right. And we're now coming up to what's known as the run killer. This fight right here is the run killer for the entire game. I'm gonna do my best to try to handle it, but this room is so oddly shaped, and like the enemies will teleport around walls, and like you can't do anything about it. Yep. See, he just teleported away from me. And luckily we can quickly kill enemies with bopping them on the head and then staking them while they're down. But if we do that, okay, sweet, that was it. That was the end of that. That fight can go so much worse. That actually went not terrible. But we can easily stake vampires by knocking them to the ground and then just staking them to instant take them out. But if we do that, we get closer and closer to receiving a reward for doing that, which is upgrading our blast from the standard blast to what's known as punch blast from the main game. And it is great in Infamous 2 when you have the choice to use it. It is terrible in this game when you're forced to use it. So we want to avoid that. And also we're going to load our save here because it puts us at it puts us right outside the next mission.
Don't even have to walk through doors.
All right, so in this next mission, Zeke, who is our best friend, and the main premise of the game is that this entire story is Zeke telling this story to a girl at the bar, and right now he just found the cross, and we're being held by one of the vampires, and we need to chase him down.
Yeah, and along the way, Mick is going to collect blood jars to refill his ability to fly.
Yeah, they're all routed. We have them routed because it's much faster than biting civilians.
Much faster.
It is so. Oh, he rubber banded. Oh, sweet, I got it.
I was gonna say blood management is very crucial for this section.
Yeah, so we have to like make sure that it's because blood is not endless, as you can see in that bar in the top left. Our blood is not endless, and it drains really fast when we're flying.
And you may have noticed that we did have one of the not like this moments there. It's so short.
Oh, okay. He didn't want to stand still. Yep, that's not fun whenever that happens.
Punchy.
Where'd he go? There we go. All right, that wasn't. I'm going to charge up a little bit. I'm going to have to charge up a little bit more later for this next bit because we're going to be coming up on the most important damage skip where Mary takes over our mind and Cole does the not like this pose.
And luckily, this is also the easiest damage skip.
Yeah.
Have you explained the damage skip? Or?
Yeah.
Hey team, do you think I have a quick second here for a shout out?
Absolutely.
Actually, in the time of this run, we passed $130,000 raised.
Nice.
We've actually gotten to $131,000 in that time, so I will do better in the future. And as a heads up to everyone, we have also opened the incentive for Silent Hill 2 hard/hard, the bonus game incentive for tonight. We need to raise a total of $40,000 for that. It's open now, so we've got several hours to get to it. Team, I believe in you.
All right, so we're going to charge up. This is the most important damage skip of the entire run because we're going to try and kill this boss in the time that it takes us to... Nice, got it. All right, so the camera's going to be fighting me a lot because we're supposed to be standing there for the entirety of her dialogue, but we're going to try and kill the boss during this cutscene if I don't blast myself in the face. Nice, got it.
That's it.
There we go. Nice. All right, and we're going to be coming up on the final mission, and we're going to have some time during the final mission to read some donations. If you want to read like a quick one or two in between now and us getting to the final mission.
Absolutely, if I remember to unmute my mic next time. $50 here from Rashawn Dragoness that says, with my sleeping headset, I never need to turn off GDQ this week. Fantastic to hear it. And there was a $150 donation from Anonymous with no message. Thank you so much for that. So many people helping us push past that $131,000 mark and counting. You love to see it.
You can read another one.
Copy that. I'm going to get another one in here. Here is $50 from Shelby that says, thanks to everyone who has worked so hard to create this great event. Shout outs to all the tech, the volunteers, staff, runners. You're all fantastic. Thank you so much. More time still?
One more.
One more. $250 here from Ominous Corn that says, I lost days to Mega Man 3 as a kid. Can't wait to see it speedrun. That's coming up soon, and we've almost got that switch to Buster-only incentive met. 76% of the way there.
All right, so now we're in the final mission of the game, which is with the final boss, Bloody Mary. In that last mission, we picked up the... Okay, hold on. I want to show off how the start of that mission goes, so I'm going to restart the mission real fast. Bloody Mary is the final boss. We just picked up the barbed cross at the end of the last mission, so now we can take on Mary. Oh, come on. All right, one more time. I can get this.
Got it.
It's pretty precise to get her before she hits you. Got her. Nice.
Yeah, I don't actually have a ton of experience running this game, but whenever I have, this is the mission that has just given me fits.
It is really difficult because we need to chase Mary everywhere, and she rubber bands really badly. And I don't mean that and if you are in front of her, the game doesn't know that you know where she's going. So being in front of her means that it assumes that you are as far away from her as possible, and it will give you a ton of time to catch up, and that is not great when we're trying to go fast.
Yeah, I just get hit.
Whoa, what? You know what? Someone out there has to be playing a drinking game. Get ready to take a shot. I've never seen that before.
Not the traditional phrasing, but I'll allow it.
All right.
You and I, we could just a few
No. Okay, thank you. She did the better one of those two things. Because the worst option there was if she used that blow me back move.
Yeah, she has like a cyclone.
Nice,
vortex
got her
thing she can
up
do
on the
that'll
stage. We just need to bite one civilian.
Knock you away.
Thank you for your sacrifice. Sorry.
Nope. It's your run.
Yeah, all right. So right now we don't actually have enough blood to keep chasing her for the rest of the chase. So we're gonna wait until we get past that, no, Cole, stop grabbing onto stuff. We're gonna wait until we pass this point, and now we have enough blood to make it to the end. All right, sweet. And now we're heading into the final area of the game, which is not really an auto-scroller, but it's like kind of like a Left 4 Dead style enemy rush. So if you want to read some donations during this bit, this is the perfect time to do so.
I do always love how Zeke just says, ow, quit it, when you're electrocuting him.
Oh yeah, the barbed cross we picked up in the end of the last mission gives us the ability to instant kill any vampire that we hit with it with melee.
so soon. You'll see how much I love you.
Yeah, strong
I want to
stonks.
protect you.
Is the donation going on? Are donations being read out?
Sorry about that. Team was getting some messages from the back end here. I actually have a fantastic $5 donation from Nux Tenma that came in, and I love what they're aiming for here. Good morning, AGDQ. How about a $5 train to get a tea tree to pet that cat, Heart? At current, that incentive is at $4,848.50 out of $5,000. So quick math, we're about $151.50. You're talking, was that like $35 donations, and we're basically gonna meet it? We're right there. We can absolutely pet that cat. My goal is to get that by the end of this shift. I believe in you, team, but we gotta work together to make that happen. Thank you, Nux, for kicking that train off. If we got more time here, I'd love to keep reading some more. Good?
Yep, we're just still fighting enemies. I'll let you know when we're coming up on stuff.
Copy that. Let's get it. $50 here from Zach that says, love the event. Thanks for all you do. Stay warm and safe. Donation goes towards Pet the RoboCat. Everyone get in on this incentive. $50 donation from Wolf that says, have been watching for each GDQ for about 10 years now. It's amazing to see how the event has transformed over time. Keep up the good work and pet the darn RoboCat. Greetings from Germany. $50 from Hubris Plus that says, I don't know anything about this cat except that it needs to be pet. $25 from Low that says, I can't remember when I first played Manifold Garden, but I was never able to beat it. It's a visually jaw-dropping game. It's crazy how much it can be torn apart. But also, let's pet that cat. I love the energy we're getting here, team. We're gonna make it happen. And after that's met, we do have the Mega Man 3 switch to Buster-only incentive. It's about 77% of the way there. $6,161 of 8,000. More quick math, $2,839 away. Once we pet this cat, we're under $80 away. Let's move to the Buster only. Let's get that. And then we've got that Silent Hill 2 hard/hard incentive, our bonus game for today. $40,000 we got to raise for that. We're going to make it happen, but it's going to take some time. If we all work together, raising money for this fantastic cause, we can extend this marathon, make more GDQ happen, see more fantastic runs, more runners that share amazing stories and the passions they have for their games.
I don't know much about it. I don't know what the game is, but I will 100% agree that if there's a cat, it needs to be pet.
I love to hear that. I'm a big cat fan. I got a beautiful cat at home, so petting the cat even in game, I'm living vicariously. Here.
So that's 2 hits left for Mary, right, Nick?
Yeah, 2 hits left for Mary because she decides to. She has like the magical pixel at the end, which lets her stay alive. Oh god, I'm out of lightning. Yeah, so blood management is big throughout the entire game, but during this mission, blood management is out the window, and it's all lightning management that you have to deal with, because you have very limited lightning.
Well, thank goodness that there's a... Seems like there's a ton in here.
Yeah. So what's going on right now is that Zeke actually stole the white phosphorus bombs, and he's going to use them to, instead of bomb the city like the vampires were going to do, he's using their own bombs against them to bomb the vampires. And I saw Mary's on her way. Where is she? Okay, I've got a second to grab her, to get her.
Well, we have a quick second. I'd like to shout out, we met the incentive to pet the RoboCat. Let's go!
Let's go!
We're gonna pet that cat! Next incentive on the block, we can switch to Buster Only in Mega Man 3. We're $739 away still. Let's put our money towards that. We've broke $132,000 and counting. We can absolutely do it, team. I believe in you.
Okay, there's still one more. There's still another round of enemies to go. I thought that I got excited because I thought that was the end, but no, there's still another round of enemies to go. So if you want to read another couple donations, go ahead.
Absolutely. We had a $25 donation here from I'm Demand that said, let's pet that cat. We had a $250 donation coming in that says, add someone with 5 cats. Need to pet any and all cats. Thank you all so much for helping us meet that incentive. Let's pivot that energy into the next incentives, Buster Only and Silent Hill 2 Hard/Hard, our bonus game. Helping with that, we did have a $25 donation from Fist Kick Meat that says, here's to the Silent Hill 2 incentive, one of my favorite horror games of all time, done by one of my favorite runners, James Sunderland's. Always needs our help and help in general, so we can't let him down.
Okay, so we just beat Mary, and we're coming up on time. As soon as we get to the top of the stairs, that's going to be time.
Yeah, there's actually something here that I just taught Mick about yesterday.
Yeah, I did not know where the ending was. I always thought, so my runs are always like a second later than they should be because I thought the ending was later than it actually was. The time is going to come up when Mary screams no, not when the screen goes white, as I previously thought. So right when we get to the top of the stairs, I'll call time.
Come on, man. I'll see you through. Come on, man. That's it.
That's it?
That's it, time. Whew, that went really well.
Good job.
What was the time on that?
26 minutes and 7 seconds.
That's pretty good. My PB is 25:18, and with the amount of randomness in the game, that's a really respectable run. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I definitely want to give a few quick shout-outs before we finish up here. First off, thank you to both of these amazing people behind me. Ali, you changed like all of your travel plans when we found out that this run was going to be done, and I thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And Ylando, you drove across 2 entire states in order to get here to help support me with this, so I thank you so much. And I definitely want to give shout-outs to a few couple people. The biggest one by far is easily Sir Sanju. He is basically the top of the line for Infamous. He is an amazing runner and is a big part of the Infamous speedrunning community. And I really wish that he could be here today, but he lives in Spain, so it's completely understandable that he wasn't able to make it. And there are people, and also, despite the fact that they are more on the Infamous 2 side, I definitely want to give a shout out to Magnet Sphere and Darkry. Those guys are amazing glitch hunters. Those guys are amazing, and especially, and everybody else in the Infamous speedrunning community as well. Are there any people that you guys want to shout out real quick?
I just want to give a quick shout out to our friends, 8, Pixelmancer, and Enigma, who the last 2 couldn't be here today for reasons.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
Ellie?
Yeah, you've already said everybody. Like Sanju, Skate, like I mentioned, are the people I was interested in. I just want to touch on this outro cutscene a little. It's so perfect. Here's the perfect ending.
Yep, the perfect ending's here.
There's actually 2 demonstrations. This is something Mick informed me of yesterday. There's 2 demonstrations of why this game is non-canon in that outro cutscene. First, and most obviously, being the vampire fangs that Cat shows. But Mick, what was the other one?
Cole says that he dropped his amp into a pool, which his amp is actually this thing right here. Oh, sorry. This thing that is in his backpack in Infamous 2. He drops this into a pool. There's no swimming pools in the entire map. Not a single one, and I find that hilarious. But anyway, before we wrap up, if you want to check me out, I do some YouTube stuff and occasionally Twitch streaming. And yeah, I think that's everything we wanted to show off. All right? Thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of GDQ.